Hi, everyone. My name is Elizabeth Roberts. I'm the Associate Director of Admissions for the College of Charleston Honors College. And I'm here today just to give you a little bit of information about our Honors College. Our Honors College is going to be a small academic community within the larger campus. We have about 800 students compared to 9,000 to 10,000 total undergrads. So it gives you a really personalized and rigorous education while you're here at the College of Charleston. With everything we do, we're emphasizing academic excellence, a community of collaboration, as well as a global impact. So you'll hear me sort of talk about each of those things today. We'll start with academics. So that's traditionally what people think of when they think about an honors college. It's certainly an important part, but not the only part. Students in our honors college are going to take about a quarter of their courses through the honors curriculum. That means most of your classes are happening within your major, your minor. The College of Charleston really prides itself in offering small classes to our students. And so by being in these honors courses, it really does complement everything you're doing in your other classes. It looks like 1 to 2 honors courses each semester, and those classes are distinctly different. So we haven't just taken a regular course and made it an honors version by adding more work. Instead, we've designed these classes to be specifically for students looking for, interdisciplinary work, experiential work, as well as, like I said, that rigor and challenge. So honors courses are going to be smaller, on average about 17 students. That allows them to be more discussion-based. And that's really where more of the rigor comes into play. You have to show up, ready to have questions and conversations about what it is that you're reading and studying in your class. They are going to be more writing and reading intensive, so it's important that you have those solid writing skills. They are, like I mentioned, interdisciplinary, so we encourage students to not only think critically, but also make connections across disciplines. And they're going to be very hands-on. So for example, there was a course offered recently on banned books, and the students were actually responsible for organizing a panel of experts to talk about banned books. So, it goes beyond just doing papers and exams. It's also thinking about how you can do things outside of the classroom as well. They are going to be taught by some of our best faculty members here on campus, and it's a very flexible curriculum. So whatever your major might be, they're going to be courses that make sense for you to take through honors, and you'll have lots of options to kind of figure out what the best fit is for you. Just so you can kind of see what our curriculum looks like. This is a quick overview. So the honors core, it's a developmental curriculum. It starts in that first year with Beyond George Street, our first year experience course. Honors Engaged, a community engagement project that all of our first year students do out in the community of Charleston. Academic writing, again, to make sure you have that solid foundation of writing skills, and then a foundation course. And this foundation course is just a category, and there's lots of options. It could be anything from an intro geology course to a course on international studies. So there will be options kind of depending on what your goals are and what credits you're already coming in with. Beyond that, you'll take a quantitative literacy course. You'll take a couple of our colloquia courses. Those are some of the most interdisciplinary and unique courses, also some of the most interesting, in my opinion. And then you'll do an advanced studies course, usually in your sophomore, junior year. That's going to be a deep dive into a specific topic. And so you can see sort of we start at the very much foundation, and then you'll progress all the way to that advanced studies course, and then do our honors directed courses, which these are ones that you sort of design more on your own. So Honors Immersed, it's an experiential learning course. It could be study abroad, it could be research, an internship that you're getting course credit for, typically within your major as well as within honors. And then the bachelor's essay, that's a senior year project that you'll do. It's a research project. We absolutely have you mentored through that process. So you have an advisor helping you navigate what that looks like. And that's a great thing at the end of your time here at the college to have a paper that you've seen through from start to finish. You can present at conferences, publish. It looks great when you're applying to grad schools or looking for a job. So I talked about experiential learning a little bit. This is absolutely at the foundation of everything we do in honors. We know that some of the best learning happens outside of the classroom. And so we have you doing Honors Engaged, that community engagement project in your first year, Honors Immersed typically around the junior year, and then the bachelor's essay senior year. However, there are many other ways for you to participate in these types of high impact learning opportunities. We have something called the Honors Hub, where we promote these opportunities to our students. And so that's one way we provide you with early and frequent access to these opportunities. You also have an honors advisor that I'll talk about just in a second. And they are going to be also thinking about you when they hear about these opportunities and making sure that you know about them, that you're planning to spend your summer doing enriching activities like this and that sort of thing. And so for our students, they're not only getting involved with research before they graduate, they're doing it early. So as early as your second semester here on campus. Same with internships. There's lots of opportunities for you, and we want you to have access to those opportunities so you can really see what it is that you want to do both while you're a student here and then, of course, beyond your time here. So I mentioned all of our students have an honors faculty advisor. This is someone who is going to be a mentor for you throughout your time here and is in addition to any major or pre-professional advisors that you have. They're very much focused on sort of the big picture for you though. So they're thinking 5-10 years down the road, what is it that the student wants to accomplish? What do they hope to become better at? What do they want to explore? And so as they're hearing about your goals, they're thinking about ways to set you up for success. And one of the ways that our advisors will explain this is that, you're in a hallway, there are lots of doors open for you. They want to keep those doors open for you as long as you want them open. And then once you're ready to start closing them and kind of making decisions about where you want to go, they're there to help guide you through that process too. They're very much focused on professional goals as well as academic and community engagement. So they're going to be an advocate for you throughout your time here at the college. We do have an honors residence hall. It's located in Berry. It's the first 3 floors of the 6 floors in Berry Residence Hall. And it is a suite style setup. So a great option for students. We don't require it, but we do really recommend it, especially for your first year. And about 90% of our first year students do live in Berry. In Berry, there's also going to be faculty offices in your honors classrooms on the first floor. So it's very much a living learning community. It's going to also be centrally located to campus life. So there's a dining hall, city bistro on the first floor, as well as easy access to some of our other restaurants and dining options on campus. It's also where a lot of our social activities will happen, movie nights, pumpkin carving, that sort of thing. So a great way just to get plugged into the community while you're a freshman. And then one of the questions I get asked the most is, what is the student experience actually like as an honors student? I think students are afraid of limiting themselves. And I do want to reassure you that as an honors student, you're still going to have access to everything that you would as a regular College of Charleston student. You're still first and foremost a CofC student, but by being in honors, you have access to additional challenges, and we provide also additional supports to help you be successful as you take on those challenges. So if you want to be a student athlete, have a part-time job, get involved with internships, volunteering, whatever it might be, you can do that while also being in honors. It's certainly something that you can balance as an honors student. And our honors students are some of the most involved on campus. You can certainly expect to continue doing all of those things that you're doing in high school while you're here at the College of Charleston. At the end of the day, it's important to think about what your impact will be, both while you're a student here, but also beyond. So as an alum of the College of Charleston Honors College, what can you expect? So our alums definitely benefit from all of the faculty mentoring, the experiential learning, those rigorous courses that they're getting here at the College of Charleston in the Honors College, and they go on to be really successful in whatever it is that they choose to do. And that's something that I want to emphasize. It's definitely going to be a personalized experience. There's not a one-size-fits-all path for our students. And while many are going on to PhD programs, med school, other graduate programs, and are very successful in applying for those, we also have students who go on to work with nonprofits or do a service project after they graduate, go into the workforce. And so whatever it is that you want to do and whatever you feel like is the best fit for you, we're going to set you up with opportunities that align with your goals. So what does it take to apply to the Honors College? You will submit your College of Charleston application or the Common App, either one is fine. On there, it will ask if you're also interested in applying to honors. If you select yes, then it will give you the option to do the honors essay. Right there, we have a special essay prompt for our honors students. And you'll want to think as well about the activities list that you're submitting, either through our application or the Common App, because we will look at that to see what sort of community engagement you've done, leadership experiences, those sort of things that are going to be really key and tell us that you will be engaged in the Honors College. We'll be looking at that activities list for those things. You should plan to apply by our November 1st deadline to be considered for the Honors College and for our scholarships that we offer through the Honors College. We can only review students who submit by that priority deadline for those scholarships. We have a Top Scholars program, the Charleston Fellows program. And so students who apply by that November 1st priority deadline are considered for invitation to our interview weekend, where they compete for membership in Charleston Fellows, as well as those named scholarships. You can still apply after that point. February 15th is our final deadline, and that will ensure that you get your honors decision by April 1st. Something to note is that we do wait for the admissions office to review your file first to make sure that you're admitted to the College of Charleston, so that your honors decision doesn't in any way impact your regular College of Charleston decision. So it's low risk when you're applying to the Honors College. When it comes to who should apply, we are test score optional, and we don't have an average GPA that we look for. Instead, we're looking for students with really interdisciplinary interests and with experience writing well, and you can show us that in your honors essay. It is important that you've taken really rigorous courses at your school. Whatever your school offers, we are looking at the context of what's available to you. And we like to see that you've maintained about an A average in those courses. And we want to see as well that you are interested in doing things outside of the classroom, just like I mentioned. So sustained leadership, community engagement, whatever that looks like for you, we want to see that you'll take advantage of all of those opportunities that we offer here for our honors students. All right, so that's everything I have for you. I would encourage you to stay up to date with everything that's going on. And as you are navigating the application process from start to finish, when you make your decision to come here at the College of Charleston Honors College, get connected with us on social media, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter. All of that is going to keep you in the loop of everything that's going on. You can also check out our blogs. We have just a general one, 10 Greenway, which is where our Honors Center is located. We also have what we call our Honors Hub, and that's what I was mentioning, where we post about those experiential learning opportunities for our current students, and that kind of gives you a look at what you could expect as a student here at the Honors College. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to reach out. The best way is email honors@cofc.edu. Best of luck with your application process, and we look forward to welcoming you to campus as a CofC Cougar.